I just went to a conference for librarians, and in one of the sessions I attended, it was all about Utah's online library. And I'm so excited about all the amazing resources there are for educators that I couldn't wait to share them with you. I think that you'll find them really helpful no matter what subject you teach. So the first thing I wanted to mention is, how do you log in? How do you get there? So from school, everybody is recognized by our IP address, but at home we have to log in, and our username and password are here. If you go to the Orion webpage and hit library, then scroll all the way down till you see this Utah map. The information is right here as well, but when you click on Utah, then here is Utah's online library. All right, so the next thing I want to share with you is the specific subject resources. So CultureGrams, that is right here at the top, and it is so phenomenal. I don't think just for social studies. I can see a lot of things that we could do with other subjects as well. I've been playing in this World Edition, and it's so great because you can learn a lot about countries, but there's also a lot of, it's not just about countries, but there's comparison tools. The kids can build their own graphs and tables. You can learn about recipes from different countries. So it really is a pretty amazing resource. And down here at the bottom, there are some teaching activities that will help you as well. So that is CultureGrams. The next one is the Digital Science Online, and that is right here in English and also up above in Spanish. So I think that's kind of awesome that it's given us two different versions in two different languages. You can sort by grade level and by the various subjects, and you can find lots of information as far as videos that the kids can watch that are already there. There are also teachers' guides here that will help with student activities, learning objectives, and scripts that can go along with the videos. So maybe it'll help you make that lesson plan a whole lot quicker. The next resource I want to show you is the Rock Hippocampus, and that is here. And when we click in that, we have a lot of different subjects: math, sciences, humanities, social science. We have a lot of different things here, but let's just click into math. But I can find all kinds of different presentations and examples of those problems being worked through Khan Academy and other sources, and even some simulations. And down here at the bottom are some things that can help teachers and students learn how to make playlists, learn how to assign those things, and correlate with textbooks. So this is a pretty rich collection of resources as well. Number 3, let me tell you about eMedia really quickly. It's open educational resources, which means it's free, and you can find these online, and they embed straight into Canvas or Google Classroom too, I believe. And you can provide ratings and feedback on how you use it, so you can see what other teachers have discovered. So eMedia is right here. And we click on eMedia, sort of like YouTube, but for education. So I can put in whatever subject I am looking for. Let's go visual art. I want middle school. I can search by standard if I choose, and then I can search. And then I find these videos, and a lot of them, this is still fairly new, so a lot of them haven't been rated, especially here in visual arts, but I've seen ratings as well. But there are videos that go along with things, and then some lesson planning helps as well. So that is eMedia. Number 4, got to tell you about Gale Reference Collection. It is amazing information for all grade levels, specific resources. It has things like reading aloud, citation creation tools, and you can save your highlights and notes, and they go straight to Google Drive, which is pretty cool. So let's look at Gale in context. It has 3 different sections. We're going to choose the middle school one. This has a lot of topics that you can browse through by subject, but there's also a lot of educator resources down here, and there is a search. You can search for whatever it is that you're looking for. But let's look at endangered species really quickly. It's going to show us that there are 509 references. We've got biographies, magazine articles, images, newspapers, 20 videos, some primary sources, and a lot of audio as well. So this is a great tool to help students research whatever subject you teach. Number 5 is EBSCO, and I've talked about that with many of our kids, and it's a great database as well. It also integrates with Google, which I think is pretty cool. It's a huge, huge database. So EBSCO, middle schools right here in the middle. This Middle Search Plus is what I've been telling the kids about, how to find things, but I also want to mention we've got biography and history and novels right here, and an encyclopedia set right there. So if we go to Middle Search Plus, we can click on that. I'll just show you very quickly whatever topic it is that you want to find information on. We can just search all kinds of sources right here at our fingertips. So that in a nutshell is EBSCO. Number 6 are the Spanish resources. I already told you about how the Digital Science Online has its very own Spanish section, but also these EBSCO World Book Encyclopedia, they have translation tools that can translate into plenty of different languages, not just Spanish, but many, many others as well. Number 7 is Discover Utah. This is really cool. I mean, I had no idea all of this stuff was available out here for us to use, but this whole section is for Utah resources. So we can look at things about our state, but also we have a lot of news articles that are available to us, archives. Utah Futures is right here. So this is a pretty awesome way to learn about our state. Number 8 talks a little bit more about the Utah resources. These news articles right here from the Deseret News and Salt Lake Tribune are great, but also I just wanted to point out the one that says Utah's local newspapers. This is a database of gazillions of newspapers that are printed all around the state, even the teeny tiny little local newspapers, and they've digitized all those really old newspapers. So this is a really cool thing to explore and find out more about Utah's past. Number 9 is going to be something that you love, not just for school, but for your personal life as well, because it's for not only students, but also educators and adults. All kinds of things on here. Test preps, high school equivalency, AP test prep, career prep. There are all kinds of software tutorials if you're stuck trying to figure out how to make something work. And it's right here, Learning Express Library. And when you click into that, you're going to find a rabbit hole that you can just totally enjoy and love. One thing they told us at the conference was that if you go through Utah's online library, you would not have to put any credit card information for this. However, if you just went to this website from outside of UEN, then you would have to pay for the stuff. So it's supposed to be really amazing. I haven't had much time to play with that yet, but hopefully you'll find a lot of amazing things in there that will help you. And our final thing, number 10, is that Utah's online library has a lot of activities for educators. This is a thing that is kind of funny to me because it's way down here at the bottom in this teeny tiny writing where it says activities to help Utah educators utilize Utah's online library in your classroom. So when you click on that, you're going to find a huge resource that is so amazing to help you use these sources that we were just talking about. So whatever subject you teach, you can click into and you can find all kinds of lesson plans and things that will help you utilize the tools that we've been talking about. So hopefully that helped. I know it was a little long, but that was a lot of information to cover in a really short time. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that Utah's Online Library is a resource that you should definitely check out.